Hi guys, welcome to my latest haul video for the 7th of August, Sunday the 7th of August. This is basically the little haul that I've got from 3 car boots that I went to today. One which started at 6, one that started at 8:30 and one that started at 10. The first two were pretty big car boots. I think one of them had about 250 sellers and one of them had about getting on towards 200. So yeah, pretty big car boots. And then the other one, the third one I went to, probably had about 100, maybe even a little less. Overall, I think it was about 70 or 80 pounds, somewhere around there, which really wasn't really that good. I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, but you can only get what there is there, and there was a lot of competition today, mainly because the weather wasn't the best. It rained a little bit in the morning, and then all the buyers were there, but there wasn't really the sellers coming in at the same rate as what they usually did. Usually the sellers come a lot earlier, and a lot of them held off, so all the buyers had kind of gone round the people that they wanted to go round, and then as they were trickling in one by one, they went to each car, so you kind of couldn't really get a look in, which wasn't very good, but these things happen. Anyway, I'll get into the haul. So this is my obviously new place. If you haven't seen the previous video, you should go back and see that. So it's a little bit different. I'm basically going to do my hauls from here, I think. Probably the best thing to do. First of all, was a nice little pickup. Mr. Buzz wanting to talk to us today, although for some reason I can't switch him off.
Engaging full light sequence.
And he's going to attack you, watch out. And also the wings don't seem to go back in, but I don't know if in this one whether the wings stay out, and whether it'd be nice if Sean could put me a little comment to say whether the wings go in or out on this one. This is the one with the special blue bout as well, if you can just see that. So he's worth a little bit more. He's certainly one to look for. I think it's about 20-25, I think Sean said he gets for his Buzz Lightyear. This one's in really good condition actually, and all working, so that's really good. £2.50 paid, so really happy with that. His and Hers board game is good for Christmas at £1 paid. I think that's I certainly think at Christmas you probably look for about 15 for that. Just move this over. Disney's Seen It, that's about a £20 board game, and I paid £1 on that, I believe. Yeah, £1. Took a bit of punt on these two, mainly because they're Star Wars, so I thought there must be money in it. Star Wars Monopoly, episode 2, I think that's about a £15 game at Christmas. I paid £2 for that, and then I paid £3 for this Star Wars episode 1 chess set. Some of the pieces aren't very good though. Then I think the guy said he needs some super glue, like for the lightsabers and stuff like that, which are falling off and what have you. The box is absolutely battered as well. If I just move that, does look almost there. It looks almost complete to me. I'm gonna have to go through and check it and see what condition it's in, but that could be a really good one. I know Ken Chapman had a Star Wars chess set, but I think he had a lot better one than that. But I'd hope to get about 25-30 really. I'd be happy with that from my £3 spent. Next is a Yoshi plush. Obviously make sure they've got the little Nintendo tags. £1 paid on him. I would like to think he'd be about £10, I would have thought, but we'll see. Next, Yoshi in the way here. Next is this Lego, basically this little Lego job lot. I'll just move this one out of the way quickly. It was like vintage Lego. It says £25 for the lot here, but I paid 15. This is like a big block of bricks. It's all really quite grotty condition, obviously, as you can kind of see on the video, and it's all very manky, but there's some baseboards here and that, and then the main big tub. The tub is pretty big, you can see that, and there's pretty much, I would say, about 3-4 kilograms there, so I know I'll do alright with that. Just going to need a bit of cleaning and a bit of attention, but it'll be alright. And it also came with this little 890. As you can tell, it's really vintage Lego. This is really old stuff. I don't know where they must have got this out of the attic, that's for sure. This isn't a Lego set, although it's in a Lego box. But these Lego boxes on their own can actually sell for about £10 usually. I have sold them before for £10. It's basically all the instruction manuals for like a lot of sets. Why she put all the instructions manuals there, I don't know. It's a shame she hasn't got any of these sets, because like there's a Harry Potter one there, so like, yeah, I mean, but there's surely got to be some money to me in all these instruction booklets. Even if someone like buys the Harry Potter one or something like that, I mean, there's got to be some money there. For £2 I wasn't going to leave it there, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to get back there, but we'll see basically. I'll move on to the media now. It wasn't a very good day for media. It just seemed one of those days where I was just one step behind every dealer. Like there was some really good Xbox 360 titles, like, you know, pretty sort of you know, the sort of top, you know, like the AAA plus sort of titles, you know, probably the best titles for 360 that you could probably get. A lot of sort of Lego ones, and GTA 5, and I think Black Ops 1 was also there as well, and there's also, you know, a couple of really good ones, but this one guy was there before me and literally boot raided and got them all, so it was a bit of a bugger. I just sort of moved, I just went on after that. I just thought, okay, well, fair enough, I'll move on. These, you probably won't be able to see this here, I'm just going to take a few of them off. So these 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, these 8 I paid £4, so 50p each. They'll just be bundle fodder, probably like 15 quid. I'll probably get with them. Sims 3 for the PC is pretty decent. You can usually get somewhere near £15 for that. Well, yeah, about 15 I'd say I'll probably get that. Lego Racers 2 on the PS2, I've not really looked up. It might not be worth anything, but I only pay 50p. Lego Indiana Jones, I think that's probably worth about 5-6 classic Simpsons Hit and Run. I paid £2 on Simpsons Hit and Run, on £1 on the Indiana Jones. Probably overpaid on the Simpsons Hit and Run, but oh well. And Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was free. I probably forgot the Sims 3 was £3 as well. I probably forgot to say that. But yeah, media I wasn't very happy with today. It just goes like that sometimes, I guess. Nerf gun, I paid £1 for that. Nothing special with that Nerf gun. The police, when a Doctor Who police box, I wouldn't be able to show you here because it's all, basically it's one of those where it all comes like out, and then obviously you've got all the cards and stuff, all the Doctor Who cards. It's not one of those electric ones basically. I paid 50p on that. Next was this little Toy Story Mr. Potato Head set. Pardon me. I paid £1 on that. I think most of it's there. Some of the stuff is actually sealed or like new, if you know, hasn't been opened basically. So yeah, I think that might be alright. I think I might get a tenner for that, but I haven't looked it up. Paid £1 on that. paid £1 on this set, but it's not complete and it's all everywhere. Wouldn't sell that as a set, I don't think. I might just have to try and make it up and see what I can do with that. For £1 I couldn't leave it behind really. Just something about, you know, just Lego, and you can't really leave it behind, just one of those things. And then basically, yeah, more Lego, as if you haven't got enough yet. In this little box here, quite a few mini figures here. I've paid £15 for the whole tub with the minifigures, this Lego job lot. I don't know if you can really see many of them there. There's nothing special really in terms of what I can see from minifigures. Well, I guess I think you've got about 15, 20 there, maybe a few less. Yeah, so I'd probably try and do £1 a minifigure and just bundle the whole lot of those minifigures. And then got a baseboard here. There's a baseboard on that one as well, and just some bricks. And then basically quite a big tub. Maybe can't quite see the size of it there on the video. It's kind of difficult to get size wise, but it's a big tub, and there's certainly at least, I would say, 4 to 5 kilograms there of Lego. And again, it probably is going to need a little bit of a clean as well, because some of it is pretty old. But again, what I'm doing now with Lego is I'm just job lotting it basically, where I'll sell the minifigures one job lot, and then the other job lot will be this box, and then I'll send the box as it is. And then with the other one, with the tub, I'll probably try and do the same thing, but put it into a better box, basically, into an actual cardboard box. I'm just finding with my Lego, splitting it out is taking too much time, and actually find a lot of the time the returns just aren't even good enough. There's not really much point making like 20 listings, all worth like £5 each with multiple quantity, if you're only going to tick along and maybe like 2 or 3 a month or something. I just don't see the point really. I may as well just job lot it, shift it on for a price, and move on to the next lot. That's kind of the way I see it with Lego now. That's my plan anyway going forward. I'm just job lotting the whole thing. Yes, I think it's about £70 or £80 I spent in total. There were a few things which I was sort of and ahhing about. There was a PSP bundle, but they wanted 40 for it, and I was just like, it's a bit too much. There were some decent games of it though, and it's the newer PSP, the 3000 one. But I couldn't really go to 40. Maybe if I go to 30, I might have thought about it, but 40 wasn't going to be doable. And yeah, it always just felt like I was behind today. There was one woman who just kept bringing out Lego sets, probably about 5 or 6 of them she had, maybe even more. And then there's just one dealer right over her boot, and I couldn't get a look in. There was just no way I was going to get there. And it just felt like every single time there was something good there was a dealer in the boot just taking it all, and there was just almost nothing I could do unless I was prepared to almost literally have a fight about it. And that's, you know, that's just not my way, and it's just not what I wanted to do, and I just don't think it's right. So I kind of left it to them. But yeah, a bit frustrating. There's seeing these you know, so many good things coming out of the boots, and you just can't get there. Really quite frustrating, that is. I mean, I could have spent 300 today if if the other people wouldn't have got everything before me. Some of the stuff which I saw other people taking away was just crazy. I was just like, wow. But then you kind of focus on what you've kind of got to get and do. I mean, I think for what the car boot was, I don't think I've missed out too much. I've not got really any home runs, but I've just got bread and butter stuff which is going to tick me along. I've got an auction pickup tomorrow of an N64 that I've paid, I think, £30 for. Or was it? No, I think it might have been a little less. About 28 for, I think I might have. Which I think I've maybe overpaid now. I know I can get 45 for it, but by the time fees and delivery are out, there's going to be really nothing in it. So I'm a bit miffed about that as well. but it's all lessons really, and it's all about gaining more knowledge and more experience over time, and I won't make these same mistakes. I mean, obviously with the auctions, I'm fairly new to auctions, and I find the fees are kind of getting to me, where the hammer price is fine, but by the time you pay the fees, you're actually not making a profit after your fees are added on, which is really frustrating. So I've got to you kind of got to factor in a good amount of fees when you actually put the hammer price in, but you've obviously got to bid up to a certain level because you're against everyone else. There's a couple of really good lots at the auction, actually, to be fair, and some people were just prepared to pay over the price that I could go to, so I just had to leave some of the stuff, and I guess that's just part of the game that you've got to play, really. If you want to buy the stuff that I buy anyway. I mean, I certainly think long term, if I really want to do this long term, I've got to diversify a lot more than what I'm doing currently. I mean, I'm in my comfort zone, but I've kind of got to get out of it now. Where if I don't get out of it, then I'm going to get stuck with having to pick up the second-rate things all the time, which aren't really going to make me the big money. So I've got to kind of diversify to a certain degree, but I just don't really know where I'm going to diversify to, because I'm a little bit stuck in terms of in terms of my knowledge. But I would like to do more sort of computer stuff, but you just don't see it really. You don't really, and also the value of computer components, things like that, have gone really down, which is not good. And I mean, obviously you've got like electronics like VCRs and whatever, and I think now that I've got more storage space, I'll be looking at VCRs a lot more, and especially with VCRs and DVD combi players, because they got big bucks. You know, there's big money there. Obviously, I'll watch more Sahir's videos and get some more knowledge there now that I actually have the storage space to really buy the big job lots as well. And that's another thing, on eBay I'm going to start really getting some job lots now and breaking them down and selling them on, because I feel that's where the real money's going to be made, where auctions and car boots are good, but I think if you really want to make the big money, you've got to be prepared to pay £200-300 up front, buy a real massive load, and then list it all and sell it on for 1,500 say, and that's where you're going to really make your money. I think that's probably the way to go, reselling, sort of long term for me anyway. But I think that's kind of enough of me rambling for a bit, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys. Bye.